Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Priscilla and I love to crochet and I love to do other crafts too, but mostly crochet. I just finished the pullover that I was talking about in my last vlog and I am obsessed. Like, I want to make more, but I ordered, this is the Vortex yarn that I opened in the last vlog. And this cardigan took about a little over 3 skeins. So I was working on the 4th skein and yeah, I didn't order like enough skeins of each color. So bummer. And I told myself I wasn't gonna buy any yarn for the next 30 days. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't wanna break what I said. I don't wanna like buy more yarn if I don't need to, and I don't need to. I can maybe make this in a different colorway, but I love this one so much. It's this one's called the Beach Splash color. I don't know if you can really see it in the camera, but it's like a mix of blues, orange, purples, and pinks. Yeah, so I did modify the pattern a bunch, but I did purchase a pattern off Etsy, and I also followed the tutorial on YouTube. The pattern that I bought off Etsy doesn't have all the instructions on how to put it together. Like, I was hoping I would just be able to read the pattern and kind of put it together from that instead of having to watch the video, but it doesn't have all the instructions like how to put the hexagons together, which is very obvious. But you know, some designers have like certain ways they want to do things or how low this is going to be. Yeah, so besides the point, I'd probably, if I were you, I would purchase the pattern because it's really cute, but just know that you might need to watch the tutorial along with the pattern to kind of pick up on the pieces that are missing within the pattern. The pattern's by It's Marie C. The only modifications I made is that I did like a ribbing type of cuffs, and then I did the cinch on the bottom as well. I believe in her pattern, she just does like a row of single crochets on the cuffs and the bottom. I think she also does it on the collar. And I did single crochets on the collar, like the pattern had said, but I'm not a wide sleeve girl. Like, these are honestly too wide. Like, I'm gonna have to frog this and kind of cinch it up a little bit more. That way it's like attached to my wrist, but this is an easy fix. And I was thinking about cinching this a little bit tighter. That way with some wear and tear and like washes and stuff, it won't like stretch out. So it's better to be tighter at first than like just the right size. I also started because like you can extend the squares. I started to extend the squares like in the front like she had mentioned, but like you can kind of see where I started and ended this cinch. So not a big fan of that. However, it's my first one, so I know I'm gonna make more. I just need to remember to like start this, like the extension rows, like adding on the length on the back. That way it's not like so visible in the front. I mean, I'm sure no one would have noticed it unless I pointed it out, but and maybe if I like do this, it's not really noticeable, but I know it's there, so I need to get rid of it, and just on the next one I'll do a better job. But yeah, today is actually Thursday for me. I'm unsure when you'll be watching this video, but it's Thursday for me and my daughter's in school, and I actually have a couple things I need to finish up for the Happy Sack pattern. I'm hoping I could record the tutorial tomorrow for that way it's already done, and I can have it uploaded before the pattern is published. But my problem right now is that I need to clean off my desk so I could do the liner instructions. I still haven't cleaned off my desk, so I need to do that. I also am listing a couple items on Etsy that I've just been storing as inventory, and I know that I just need to pop it up on Etsy just so it's on there and I don't have to worry about it. When my inventory starts to build up, I start getting a little overwhelmed because at some point they're all going to be on Etsy, but I don't know if you guys have an Etsy shop, but making a listing is so stressful. Like, stressful in the means of like making sure that all the information is correct and putting photos and videos and all that stuff, and like it takes a little while. So like I feel, ugh, is that a bug? Oh, I'm like seeing things. Anyway, I'm also missing my glasses, so I gotta go find those. I don't need them to like see far away. I need them to see up close. So they're really nice to have when I'm crocheting and stuff, but I'm not sure where I put them. So maybe when I pull up the next clip, I have glasses on my face. We'll see. But yeah, I just took some photos of this for, you know, Instagram, whatnot, for myself. You know, I love taking pictures of finished items. So this one was a fun one. I think this only took me about 3-ish days to make. 3-4-ish days. Like on and off. Like I didn't work on it like for the entire day. It's actually a really quick make. So it's done. But yeah, I'm going to get myself prepped to clean that desk. It's so messy. Keep looking at it. And prep all the things I need to do for the pattern. That way I'm not so far behind. Then after this pattern is published, I might be going like MIA for a little bit on like the content creation on Instagram, because I have to do taxes, and taxes stress me out. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I just had a snack break, or like a lunch break, kind of like I just had my smoothie and a like meat stick. I had asked the testers in the group chat, I'm gonna put you guys down, about the tutorial for the happy sack for this guy, and sadly, like I can't seem to find a time to record it. I have a lot of things going on right now. My plate's a little full of things that I really need to accomplish before next week. So we had decided that the pattern is very good without a full tutorial on how to make the happy sack for right now. I will post a tutorial on how to make this soon. It just won't be when the written pattern is published, only because I don't think I'm gonna have time to like record it, edit it, and then upload it in time for the like when the pattern's already done, like the PDF. So that is basically what just happened within the last hour or so. I went ahead and listed the penguins on my Etsy shop. This one I just made his beanie the same color as that pullover that I had on earlier, only because this one, it was funny because this green beanie was on him initially, but then I was like, it looks better on him. So yeah, these are done, and I added them onto the shop. I still have a couple more things to add. Like I have a beanie that I need to add on there. This one's a like child size checked beanie, the Happy Hippie. And then I have a couple of happy sacks that I really need to just list. They are almost pretty much done. I just have to glue on a couple of pieces for some of these. So I'm gonna try to finish this up this weekend, maybe add them to the shop next week. But yeah, basically that is kind of what happened. So right now I'm going to finish up a custom order that I need to do. I'm making small, they're so cute, little baby beanies for a friend. She is a repeat customer of Pretty and Pate. She's been shopping with me for I have no idea how long, and when she had asked for beanies for her new baby boy, I was like, I have to make them. So I went ahead and made this one already. I'm gonna make a tag that has like his initials on it to put on this one, and then I have a brown and white one. I think I showed it in my previous vlog, but I honestly didn't work on it. Yeah. Oh, book review. Do you think maybe there was like words there? I finished The Housemaid yesterday, and what the actual heck? In my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, the book started off a little slow for me. Like, meaning like it pulled me in a bit, not like my other books that I've read, but it was like kind of like slow moving, and I felt like whatever I was reading, I kind of knew what was going to happen next to some degree. and kind of predictable in some sense. And then of course, right when like part 2 hit, I'm like, mind blown. Freya McFadden has completely stolen my heart, I guess. Is that what I should say? Like, her books are amazing so far. I've bought, I think, 3 other books of hers that are not part of the Housemaid series. So I'm kind of excited to read those too. I did mention to my husband this morning that maybe I should do like a book blanket. I've seen that a lot on TikTok and on Instagram. And I was like, you know what? That might be fun. Maybe I'll make like a granny square that shows like the colors of the book cover or something. But then again, how do I know how many books I'm going to read this year? So either this blanket is going to be super small or really big. So, so far this month I've read 3 books. So I think that's pretty good. So if I can go on that momentum, the blanket would be nice and average sized, but we really wouldn't know. Yeah, so that was my book review of the day. So yeah, I'm going to finish up these beanies now and then make the labels for them. That way they're done. And then she had requested an ornament also, but I have to work on that. It looks simple to make, like with the photo she sent me, but it's like a lot of moving parts that I need to like engineer together. But yeah, that is basically how today's Thursday, right? Thursday is going. Hopefully, I could possibly get the liner instructions done tonight. I already got my desk cleaned up. Yay me. It didn't take me as long as I thought. But then again, I just kind of moved the mess to the floor, sort of, kind of. Like, yeah. The desk is clean, but the surrounding areas, not so much. Yeah. But maybe that'll be all for today, and then maybe I'll check in with you guys tomorrow, and hopefully these beanies are done tomorrow. And then I do have, I did get chosen for a pattern test that I'm really excited about. Maybe I'll talk more about it tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I might actually need to go buy yarn for it, only because they are cherries, and the red that I have for the cherries is perfect, but it also needs another red shade. I won't go too much more into it until I start it tomorrow. But yeah, so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Hopefully my day gets a little less overwhelming. I feel oddly anxious for some reason, so I might blame that on the taxes that I still have to manage to do. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day. Today, not too bad of a day. I woke up feeling motivated and ready to start doing some liner instructions. I'm currently cutting out the fabric for the actual liner part, and taking photos as I'm doing it. That way I could put them onto the pattern. I do have a similar pattern for a pouch up on my Etsy shop called the Thrifter pouch, and it's basically a granny square. So it's a granny square pouch. Like, you just make 2 granny squares and you just put them together, and then you make a liner for them. So thank goodness for that, because I've already had instructions for the pouch for that one. So I'm basically just going to do a copy and paste, but the instructions are just a little bit different, only because the shape is different. So like the granny square and rectangle, like the granny rectangle is more straight. The happy stack is more of like rounded corners. It actually has like a booty, like a bottom. So I have to basically show that the material looks like the sack, because the pictures I have on my screen right now are like squares or rectangles. So I'm gonna try to do this and hopefully get it done within the next hour or 2. I'll give myself at least 2 hours to get this done. I'm not a quick sewer. And also the sun decided not to come out today. I think it's supposed to be like a cloudy day, so I have to play some games with like shadows and stuff. My dining room light I had to turn off because if I have that on, there's like this weird shadow, and I the photos couldn't afford that, only because right where the shadow was is like kind of where I needed to like put an arrow for the pattern. But anyway, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take some photos. I was going to record a tutorial, but I think the photos are pretty good. If I have to record a tutorial for it, like a quick one, I can do that. I just don't know if I can do that today. I have been chosen for a pattern test. I think I had mentioned it in my last clip, for cherries, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I'll put the creator's name here on the screen for you, and a picture of what hers looks like. But I would like to get that started at least at some point today if I can. I've already opened the pattern. She had sent it to us already, and I'm so excited. I'm thinking about making like pink cherries. Like, does that sound like too obscure or like out of the ordinary? I think pink is cute because I don't have like a good red. Like, her cherries are checkered, so I only have one shade of red. I don't have like a second shade, so I don't know if I want to do red and pink. I think I just want to do like pink and pink. So kind of like similar to that checkered pillow I did earlier. Also, I started the second house-made book series thing, and I'm kind of confused a little bit, only because the way the last book ended, it wasn't where this one's starting. So there's like years in between the last book and this book, like plot-wise. So I'm trying to catch up. Oh, and I also got the cutest bookmarks. These are from the same girl who designed the cherry pillows. They're so sweet. I think she made these. Like, there's like little beads inside, and it's like laminated. I honestly didn't think they would be this big. I really thought they would be smaller, but I actually really like how big they are, because it kind of like slides right in my book, and like I'm happy. And like the little tassel, so cute, so cute. But yeah, I'm reading this book, and maybe I'll report back next week about it if I finish it that quick. The Housemaid took me a little bit. I think The Housemaid took me about a week to read, only because it was slow in the beginning, and I also had a lot of things that were going on. And so, yeah. All right, I'm going to do this. I'll report back after I'm done, or maybe like when I'm in between and I'm frustrated or something, because I know that's probably going to happen. Either my sewing machine is going to give me a hard time, or pictures are going to be tough. But that's the only stress I have during patterns, is like photos and making sure everything looks, and it like doesn't, I don't care if it looks good or like aesthetically. I want the photo to be, I feel like I'm brain farting right now because it's a little early. I feel like I want the photo to be like, not self-explanatory, but like good enough with the caption underneath that people kind of pick up on what I'm trying to put down. So yeah. All right. And also this fabric, so cute. It's yarn. It's yarn with knitting needles. I love it. All right. I'll check back in a little bit. Okay. I just finished the photos and tutorial for the liner for the happy sack. So I took photos of this green one for the pattern, and then I just did a video tutorial on how to do the liner on this one. This one's so cute. It's pigs. This one's actually really, really cute. I actually really like how this one turned out. This one I haven't glued in yet, but I'll probably do that now. I gotta go just find more of my binding clips. I tend to lose them a lot. It's very normal with me. Yeah, so that took me way longer than expected. I think I started this around 9 o'clock, and it's now 12:15. So it took me, it took me a couple hours to get the pictures done, added to the pattern. I did the video, and my sewing machine was giving me a little bit of a rough time, but I was able to like finagle it, and it did what I needed it to do. But yeah, so I have about 2-ish hours to work on tax stuff, which is not my, excuse me, which is not my favorite thing to do. But it's that season of life where I have to just be stressed about numbers. I prefer like numbers in a pattern, not numbers on bank statements and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Surprisingly enough, I uploaded again on a Monday because today's actually Friday, so I figured I would just upload this on Monday. So happy Monday, and hopefully by today, Monday for you, right? The Happy Stack pattern is published and on my Etsy and Ravelry. I will have the full tutorial on how to make the sacks hopefully by next month. Maybe we can do like a Valentine's Day type of thing because they're so cute, like the pink and red, and maybe we can do like pink on pink and then make some like white and red ones. That'd be cute. So maybe I can do that for the tutorial. So I'm gonna add that onto my mental note here. Make a Valentine's Day tutorial video for how to make the Happy Stack. These are actually super good for craft shows. I think I mentioned that in the last clip somewhere. Good for craft shows, good for you know, gifts, like if you want to like put some goodies in here, like makeup, or you know, womanly things like pads, tampons, that kind of stuff. Or these are also good for kids, like pencil bags, like put your pencils, markers, all that stuff in here. These, they're honestly like, you can use them for almost anything. I love pouches. I love using them. I use this one as my crochet pouch. So I also have knitting needles in here, but I have my hooks in here and all the stuff that I need for crocheting and now knitting. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and you know, this has been really exciting for me because it's like something new. So hopefully the videos are getting a little bit better and maybe a little bit more fun. And I don't know. At first, when I first started posting, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm too weird for this. But hey, you know, you got to put yourself out there somehow. So, yeah, and I'm grabbing for my camera more now, which is awesome. Like, it wasn't a natural thing in the beginning, but now it's becoming a natural thing. So there will definitely be more of these. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. And subscribe if you haven't. I do have some more videos coming in, and I do have some more tutorials coming out too. I have so many planned that I have to just get down and do them, but I'm sure it'll be after my tax fiasco because that drives me absolutely bonkers. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.